Okay, lunch is being made. So let's see where we're at. Hmm. I like this card in this matchup because I probably do need to focus a little bit on some other stuff. Now we know we'd like take our time. He will probably play his 2-drop that lets him take a life. If he does, that's okay. We want a Vegeta. You could make an argument here that a Gohan in your hand would be better because we're going to spend 1 energy, but I like 10Ks. And against an opponent who can tap my energy, it's less exciting. What does this guy do? Switch his card to rest mode. Okay, so he's just is he a Frieza army? Yeah. He just eventually will draw him a card. Oh, I see. And then he can draw cards later in the game. So it's good that we're going to be playing this card then. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. I don't know what's going on. The card I just got. Do I want to put it down? I do, because I don't know what else I want to get rid of. Let's go ahead and ramp. This will tell me what I can do. Let's see what we can look for. Oh, God, this deck sometimes. I feel like an idiot when that happens. Okay. So what's nice about this is he gave us a target. Whenever you can in this matchup, it's very important. If you're playing into yellow and you're playing Broly, and unfortunately for my videos, I am not going to be some content creator that is making a bunch of different decks or anything like that. You're going to see what I think is the best deck, and I'm going to try my best to master it. Um, and the reason why is it's too difficult to try to master every deck. Um, this is cool because he gave me the option of tapping to like protect my life, but we don't mind. Um, we do not mind at all if he if he does this extra work for us, um, because we'll awaken. It's fine. We're not in a rushy rush to get out of this game. Like here, this just gives us targets to attack. We're gonna take our time. This is a really nice turn for us. So I'm gonna charge this card. So this is how I plan on winning. I don't need this 5-drop, is my initial thought. Now that I'm talking it out. So what I'm going to do is charge this. I'm going to attack this here. See what he does. Just to get an idea of what kind of opponent I'm playing against. And because I ramped last turn, this is live. I'm ramping this, so I'm going to be at 6 energy next turn. I don't think... Alright, so I attack here. And this will just tell me if I have to discard a card from my hand or not. If I don't have to discard a card from my hand, I won't. But okay, sure, I will discard a card from my hand. This is actually problematic hand because I don't have a ton of ramp, but I have a little bit of ramp. I don't want to get rid of a super combo. I don't know if I need 2 18s. I think the correct play here is just we kill this because like we don't need that for sure, and then we get rid of his card. He can't awaken as easy now, and we've reduced his board state, so his odds of winning seem very small now. Currently, the weakest card in my hand is Broly. So we're hoping he does attack my leader and he gives me something else I can use in my hands. All right, what's this guy do? He's the one that lets me play a card for free, right? Okay, it lets him take a life. What's this card do? It's just a 2-drop 20k. Okay. Now what's this do? Wait, what? Okay, so he's just a little bit bigger. Okay. So he's just a 15k. And then now he's just going to attack my battle card twice. So we lose Vegeta, which is fine. We do not mind. And I'm really happy we kept this Son Goku now, because what we can do is he's not going to attack again. There is no point because he knows they'll just awaken. So smart play on his part. You could tell with the way he was playing. Ooh, toughie. This is a toughie. This lets me draw a card. This lets me have an active energy. I don't think I plan on using the active energy, so this is going to be a better play. All right, so all we do here is attack here. We just see what he does. Then we attack here. And we just go ahead and flip. Just a 25k. This means that now we can play Brawly on our next turn and start, kind of giving my opponent some pressure. Because we played this card, we also get to play this card. Now, I don't think I want to use up anything big this turn. So what I'm going to do, ironically, is just play this for 1 energy. And the reason why is I'm not going to use my gigantic meteors this turn on defense. There's just not a need for it. But these 5Ks could be relevant. Because I really want to maintain a very big hand. The best thing I could hope for is that he plays his 5-drop. That would probably be the worst play he can do. And if he does that, that would be phenomenal for me. I'm not sure what the best line of play would be. Something that awakens him would be good. What's this card do? Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. Okay. Wow, yeah, that would be good. So he's attacking with the 25k. Of course, we just combo like we talked about. So I didn't lose any card advantage, and I got to protect my battle card. And this is a good battle card for next turn because it's effectively a draw. And any cards that let you draw are huge. So now he's going to combo to 25k, I presume. Then we get rid of this. So he lost a card from his hand, but I gave up nothing. So this means I have to get rid of a 10k. So I will do that. I go to 35. So he lost a 10k and I lost a 10k. Well, as we've already talked about, I have a huge hand. So that doesn't matter at all. We're at an awkward spot where if I want to, I have to discuss if it's time to start attacking my opponent. I did draw my 6-drop. So because I drew my 6-drop, it probably is close to that time, if not that time. So what we do here, we're just going to go ahead and combo. Oh, crap. Screwed up. Oh, well. I lost an energy there because I was doing it ahead of time. I should have played my 6-drop first. I got excited. So big misplay. It actually will be relevant because I could have played a battle card as well. Just give him the opportunity if he wants it. Give him the chance if he wants it. And this will tell me if I bother. If he combos out of this attack, I will play my smaller card. But more than likely, the correct play here is to just pass turn up with 2 battle cards and then having a Broly in hand. Just because Broly is very, very powerful. If he takes the 2 damage, 100% the right play is just to pass turn. This is interesting because we don't actually have a ton of combo power for little attacks. What we do have is very, very tiny combo power. So we might as well play it, tap out a bit, and then just let my opponent go to 3. Because 3 life is good, but then the more threats I can put on the board, also the better. I still have a 5k. I have 3 super combos. So what we should always do here is what I always talk to you guys about. You want to show your opponent lethal. So if he swings with his leader into my leader, any combos, we definitely can consider taking it just to get my opponent to dump his hand. This isn't an amazing strategy or anything, but it's always a decent strategy in games like this because they're math based. Whoever has the most cards in their hand basically wins. But he is a good player, so he knows he can't kill me, so he's going to make me use up a 5k. This could also be a feint because he might have a different card he wants to play. He might have a bunch of blockers. That 4-drop blocker he had, for example, very good in this situation. Yep, there it is. So now if I attack with this card, I have to make sure I attack with this card first. Otherwise, when this card dies, it could be problematic for me. Okay, he didn't even bother to attack, which is weird. So this turn, we're definitely not going to play this. So we just start off with seeing what we can draw. That's cool. Um, Here, what we're going to do is very specific. I want to power this up to see what's in his hand. The reason why is this says he gets to kill one of my cards. Um, and I want to see if he takes it or not. Okay, so since he took it, we go with an easier line of play. Play this card. Play this. We activate this. Oh, he's conceding, I think. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, he just had his effect. Okay. We'll trap this away. This is just to draw a card. And then we're going to go for it on this swing. Back here. We go ahead and power up. Yeah. Like I said, the second he made that mistake, I feel like we knew that game was over. Anybody was watching could just say the same thing. Like this is what people are asking me about and asking for advice. And the sad part is I got none for you at the moment. If you want to play Frieza, um, you have to accept that Broly is going to be your worst matchup and um, impossible to beat. So that doesn't feel good because you know it's just not fun, right? Like that's just not a good feeling to have. Um, and knowing that you probably can't win your matches just because your opponent's playing a leader that you're against feels very bad. The good news is this is what happens in set one. This is a very normal thing in games. We used to have a thing in Magic called block format, where like you could play like only the most recent sets, like Kithkin when it came out and stuff. Um, it was like a smaller version of Standard that people would do at locals, especially. And certain decks just become very good, right? Like Fairies wasn't as good because it didn't have that bigger card pool, but then Fairies became super popular in other formats. Like I think even in Modern it gets played. So then once we get to set two, Frieza will be better because it's not just going to be the same BS anymore. Currently, what makes this so good is my cards get to put energy in active mode, which lets me still build cards for card advantage. My build only focuses on that. There's a lot of other builds I'm seeing come up, and I will, probably switch over when I get to higher ranks if somebody else has a better build. But I'm trying to build now that focuses just on card advantage with ramping. That seems to work in a very linear gameplay strategy. When we add more effects, when we add more mechanics, don't worry. You can play your weird decks and it won't be as bad. But in a very first set with a small card pool, can't be as creative. And that's okay.